Welcome back to Betsy Hackle Beauty, and today we're going to be looking at this beautiful Gucci eyeshadow palette. Now this retails for a whopping $149. I know everyone's like, what the heck? That is so expensive. It is up there with the Pat McGrath Labs palette prices, and those palettes are incredible. Highly recommend getting those. I have some videos on them, check that out. But is this one worth it? Well, I was able to make this really fun, stunning blue, ice blue eye look. And I mean, the packaging alone, come on. It screams Gucci. It is so luxurious. The packaging alone, I love. So this is what the outside packaging looks like. It's nice. It has all the different colors on there. So it comes in this little velvet sleeve. Mine is a little crushed and crinkly, which is unfortunate. But then you pull it out. Feels like metal slash, like the outside is metal. This top part definitely is plastic, but it's very beautiful as you can see. All right, let's open it up. So something really actually interesting about this is you can take it out. So it comes out and it's like a little handheld palette. Honestly, don't really know the reason for that. Probably because this gets a little bit heavy, but kind of cool. So these are the colors. Very excited to try this steel blue, the pink. It's a really nice fall colored palette. I do really like it so far. The pans are a little smaller than I had initially hoped they would be. Okay, so one thing that I actually wonder with this, because you can remove it and put it back in, is if they're gonna like have refill pans, because maybe it's like you pay the one time for the really nice expensive packaging, but then you don't have to pay like nearly as much if you do run out of the eyeshadows and you want to keep that packaging. So that could be why. Honestly, I don't know. So let's get into some swatches. Here are the first 4 shades. So we have that nice midnight blue black color, the light blue, the purple, and then that steel color, which I am loving. I think it would be such a pretty color to put on top of like this dark one right there. Now we're into these middle 4 right here. As you can see, this like iridescent pink one kind of really doesn't show up too much, but I think it would be a really fun topper or pop of like shimmer in the inner corner. The rest of the colors are nice. They're more of like muted tones, so nothing special. And here are the last 4 colors right here. They are a little less pigmented than I thought they would be just given the price tag, but then again, it's kind of a prestige brand that I think it's more for collector's purposes rather than total formula quality. So here they are. This one is nice. It's got like that bit of iridescentness in it. The thing that I do like about this is I feel like these are nice little quads that you can just do looks with separately, but then you can also mix and match. I do really like this color story, so let's see how it applies on the lids. So we're priming with our P. Louise base, and this is in shade Rumor 01. I'm taking my angled brush that I like to take from Luxie. It's brush 207. We're just gonna go right on there and do a nice blank canvas because I do have veins that show through, so I want it to be all even toned. Just patting this on and then following the curve of my brow. Then I always take my beauty blender and I lightly tap over where I've just put that on just to make it smooth and ready to go. So for the purpose of this video, I think it'll be really fun to do these colors because I don't think a lot of people are going to use those. You know, these are more neutrals. You see those every day. Let's try something. So I'm taking my ColourPop E26 brush and I'm going to take this light blue, get it all over the brush. Very pigmented. Then we're going to take it and I'm going to just place it in the crease. This is actually going on really nicely. I'm literally just outlining like the shape of my eyeball. If that makes sense. I'm now going to take my Scott Barnes 61 brush. Again, get a little bit of that blue on there. We're going to take it in that corner. Make that nice V shape going out. And this is kind of starting to blend out that color that we put in our crease. So I'm just switching up another brush just to kind of see what works best. So now I'm just taking my Sephora kind of fluffy blending brush. So kind of, again, I think I'm liking it a little bit better with this brush than my Scott Barnes one. I'm trying to start taking it like above my crease a little bit so you can see it a little better, because it does really fade out pretty easily even with the P. Louise base, which usually makes colors super vibrant. But it is a very, very pretty shade of blue. Probably one of my favorite shades of blue I've ever put on my eyes. I'm now taking my NYX Glitter Glue Primer. And honestly, I'm just gonna take my finger, just gonna pat it onto our eyelid right below the crease. I'm gonna take Marc Jacobs the shadow brush, and we're gonna go into this nice slate color. I am living for this color. And I'm just patting it all over the lid. It does not need to be perfect. We're gonna just blend it in with that blue crease color that we just used. Now I'm taking the Sephora 86 Pro Bullet Crease Brush, and we're gonna go in with this navy color right here. Just gonna get a little bit on one side, and do note that there is kickback, so I'm a little, when I tap it off, it's going all over my hand. I'm gonna tap a lot because I'm a little nervous because I already have the rest of my makeup done. So we're just gonna go right into the outer corner. I'm gonna pat it on. Okay, so this one does not blend as nicely. This color's kind of looking like a Hot Mess Express. So I'm gonna try and bring it in a little bit over the slate color in that crease. Really give my eyes some dimension. I'm going back in with that Sephora Featherweight Crease Brush that we had the light blue on earlier to just kind of blend these two together a little bit more, make it a little less harsh. Not really given what I was hoping it would give. Because as you can see, like, it just looks patchy. So I'm taking the P. Louise base, again, the eyeshadow base. This is just a random brush. And I'm just gonna line the very bottom of my eyelids. And I do this so that when you're putting on darker colors, then it's not gonna fall down as much into the rest of your under eye area. It'll stay in place better. So always highly suggest doing this as part of your eyeshadow routine if you are gonna smudge out a color underneath. We don't want raccoon eyes here. Going in with the Marc Jacobs the smudge brush, I'm actually gonna go in with this purple color. Tap off excess. Then I'm gonna take a little bit of this navy color. I'm just gonna do the very outside to kind of tie it in. And then if you have another smudge brush, I'm gonna go back in with that slate color, the very inner corner. You can even go back in with that blue if you kind of just want to make it like a full gradient. Everything going together. So here is what we are working with so far. Honestly, I'm kind of digging it, even though that navy color isn't really blending how I wish it was. I think once you do eyeliner and mascara, it's going to kind of all pull together. And then if I really want to like set it up top, I'm going to mix this white and this cream pink color together. We're just going to pat it right on top. We're going to add in my ColourPop liquid liner, and this is in shade Crazy CRZY, but it's a nice navy. I've really been on the navy eyeliner kick lately. So we got the eyeliner done, and now we're gonna add a little bit of mascara primer, and then my favorite mascara just to top it off. This is the Lancome Hypnose Drama Mascara. I like this one because I think it gives my lashes a really nice curl. So this is the finished look. As you can see, I think it really makes my green eyes pop. It gives me very Ice Queen vibes. I honestly will probably wear this a lot in the winter. I think it's really, really beautiful. Do I think this palette is worth the price tag? No, I do not. I do think they could have done a little better. Like I said, like that darker shade was pretty hard to blend. But if you are into colors like this, it has the good neutrals, it has the fun pops of color that I went for today. I do really think that it turned out nice if you are a collector, kind of like myself, and this is just something that's just beautiful. It's gonna look absolutely stunning on any vanity. Then yeah, splurge, pick it up. And this will be available on October 2nd. Again, it retails for $149, which is a lot.